You might be thinking, we agree on everything. Can't we just use the same lawyer to do our divorce? Unfortunately, the simple answer is no, you can't. I'm Jenny Bradley with Triangle Smart Divorce in Cary, North Carolina. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you the answers to a question we hear a lot, which is, our divorce is friendly. We're getting along. We just want to save some money and use the same lawyer. Why won't you represent both of us? Well, simple answer is because of ethics and North Carolina law, we can't represent both of you. So I'm going to explain why that is, what your options are, and why you want to be protected even in the most friendly divorce. One lawyer, two clients, one big ethical problem. Again, we understand. It seems simple. You agree on everything. Why can't just one lawyer write it down for you and represent both of you? But the reason is your interest might be slightly different. You both might want slightly different things. And one lawyer can't give advice to two different people because your interest might diverge. In other words, we might have a conflict of interest. So the state bar won't let us represent you. And that's actually a good thing because then you're sure your lawyer is being an advocate for you and representing your interest so that you are fully protected. Again, I know it seems difficult and it seems like a way to cost you more money, but really it is about being sure you have an airtight, solid agreement that can't be challenged later. Just because you can't share a lawyer doesn't mean that you have to have a courtroom battle. One person can hire their lawyer to draft the agreement, and the spouse can hire someone else to review it and offer any changes. Or better yet, you could go to mediation and work with the mediator to come up with all the terms and hire a lawyer to draft the agreement for you. Or a second option would be you could go through the collaborative law process and two attorneys would actually sit down side by side with their computer and hammer out your final agreement, get it all done in a session where everybody can come together and sign it. So it doesn't have to be adverse just because you have two separate lawyers. It's a cost-effective and efficient way to have mediation or collaborative law. Thinking of a prenup, you still need independent counsel. Why? Same rules as before. One lawyer can't represent two clients because even if you think you're aligned on anything, the law still says you might have a conflict of interest and it's not anything that you can waive. So you need two separate lawyers, or at least one lawyer representing one person and the other person signing something saying they waive their right to seek legal representation. This is so the prenup will stand up in court should it ever be challenged. You don't want a situation where somebody gets the prenup set aside because they say you took advantage of them and your lawyer represented them too, and they didn't know what they were doing and they've been taken advantage of. That could cause your prenup to go out the window. So to get protection and be sure your prenup sticks, have independent counsel. Even the smoothest and most simple divorce still needs legal protection. Divorce is a legal process and we're here to protect you. Having independent counsel who looks out for your future, for your finances, for your emotions, and for you legally is a smart play. You should do this. Trying to cut costs and cut corners will only cost you more in the long run. Schedule a consultation with our team today. We'll help you build a smart legal plan, explain your options to you, and support you every step of the way. Just because it's amicable doesn't mean it should be risky. Let's do this the right way.